Released early in the life of the PlayStation 3, MotorStorm showed what was possible on the system and did nothing short of impress. The game's aim was not to be a racing game, but to be a racing game that's main focus was chaos and destruction. Taking place in the Monument Valley area of the Colorado Plateau, the game shows the events of the fictional MotorStorm Festival. That is where hundreds of different people show up to face off in the dirt in tons of different vehicles. The different vehicles is one of the game's selling points. Some races will have you riding a motocross bike, then the next will have you on an ATV. But there are also trucks, buggies, and even big rigs. Each one controls differently and races differently. While the bikes can get high up by doing jumps, the big rigs are forced to stay on the ground. And all vehicles are raced at the same time, creating a pecking order of bikes avoiding and buggies barreling through. This leads to many pileups and many more crashes, which are shown in a slow-mo a la Burnout. One of the best features of the game are the dynamic tracks. These tracks are made up of filth, dirt, and mud and react just the way you would expect. Tires leave tracks that will remain there the next lap. This means that with each lap, the tracks become more and more destroyed. Add in all the multiple paths you can take, and what that does is make each lap feel unique. One thing that each lap has in common is their difficulty. Apparently, gas-fueled vehicles don't react well when crashed into stone walls, and there are plenty of walls to crash into and cliffs to fall off. Each lap is more of a matter of survival than racing finesse. There are some things that hold the game back though. The first is the track selection. There is just not that many of them. There are around 8 tracks, and while they do a good job mixing them up with different vehicles, they will soon become repetitive. But the biggest issue is the lack of local multiplayer. The game tries to make up for this with online play, but nothing really compares to playing against someone right there with you. It would have been great to see your friend's reaction after you push them off a cliff. Despite that, the game is still a solid racing experience. With the different vehicles and dynamic tracks, any fan of racing games will find something to love here, even if it's a mostly solo experience.